Hello worldo, this is Gemini Wolfstar Gaming, and it's time for more Inescapable, No Rules, No Rescue. It's Anton, and last episode, a second victim has made their appearance, and we examined the body, but we haven't really determined exactly how they died. I mean, and you know, my nose. It's like for a second there, I thought I was gonna sneeze, but I just had the feeling that it was going to be Giovanni. I mean, when I was thinking about it afterwards, he was kind of throwing around some death flags. So, my nose. I apparently really want to sneeze. We don't know exactly how he died, and I swear the crime scene has been messed with because of that rainstorm that happened. The letters that we found. I mean, with it being either I or IU, that just kind of screams to me that that was kind of like washed away by the rain, most of it. I feel like he's been there a lot longer than what Lumi had said. That's just the gut feeling that I have. When did he actually die? I feel like it's been obscured by the rain. So I really feel like the time of death that Lumi gave us is wrong. That's the feeling I get. I'm just kind of like sitting here wondering if that actually is going to be the case. With the letters that were left, I or IU. I mean, they said that it could be like initials, but no one's initials are I or IU. It's like when Giovanni did that, did he write like someone's full name, like first name and last name, or just first name? Because if it was just a first name, that doesn't really match anyone. With the yeah, it doesn't really match anyone because it's IU. I mean, there is an I and a U in Lumi's name, but it's like out of order. It's I and U, not UI. So that's a little questionable in that respect. It's like who else's name could it be? So it's all just very curious to me of what went down with Giovanni getting killed. Since it's been a while since I did a recording session for this, I'm trying to remember back now when he first went missing. How many days was it until we found his body? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, he was gone for a long time. I don't know. I feel like something is inherently wrong with this whole thing. I'm just kind of sitting here scratching my head trying to make sense of it. And it's just a little hard to grasp of like whose name he would have written down. And last we left off here, Harrison and Mia came up here to the volcanic lake spa to, I guess, find any clues or whatnot. I mean, Giovanni was found with a towel wrapped around him. So, well, not exactly around him, but, on him. So it makes us lead to believe that he was here. I was thinking more so the sauna, but this place works too. He could have been in either spot. But I guess it was more so here than the sauna. Finally, a spa.
It's not like that.
This is all too much for a single day. I can see the sun setting already.
However,
We never saw Sasha or Chica on our way up after all.
What are you saying?
Yeah, true.
strange.
But that doesn't prove if they were here or not. But that is true. What would prove that they were here? Like maybe one of them left something here or dropped something? We should still check the spa though.
Why?
Yes, right after we catch our breaths. Like, they just ran right up here after finding everything we needed to find about Giovanni's dead body. Okay, now I get. Oh, the ground is disturbed here, it looks like. So there's. What is this here? They don't look like footprints. What is this? There's a continuous mark from near the hole until the wooden terrace?
Strange.
Maybe a tire? Something that was dragged? Something that was dragged. Like, say, Giovanni's body? Then again, if his body was dragged, who's strong enough to drag his body? He's a big guy. It's normal that we can't see the prints on the wood, I think. But there's more markings after the terrace ends. Did they drag something into the water? That's an interesting idea, like some kind of evidence was, like, disposed of in the spa?
Merkwürdig.
I don't see anything of note underwater, honestly. I mean, how can you tell by just looking at the water in the spa? Is it clear enough to actually look in there without having to actually go in?
Well,
Me neither. Some mystery we have here.
However,
Continuous mark on the ground between the water and the shallow hole. So, this is a shallow hole? Maybe I should have examined this first. A mysterious hole in the ground.
however,
Looks like a negative space. Some straight-angled object was here before. Straight-angled object. What would have that been?
well,
Yes, and these might be footprints around it. But they are hard to single out.
I'm serious.
Agreed. A square? Looks more circular. A square hole at the threshold of the volcano. You can write that down. You've been writing down what I've been saying, right?
what are you
Yes.
saying?
Sure. Okay, now that I've examined both of those. There he goes. Getting a lot more clues this time with this death. Okay, strange tracks. Tracks on the ground from the pond to the square hole. That does not look square. A square hole near the edge of the volcano platform. Or is that just me? It doesn't look square to me. Let's see, what else here? Oh, over here? By the tools?
However,
Look, the timber. Doesn't it look like it was moved or something? Little curious, isn't it? Oh, God. Mia, who knows? I don't. Or you should, right? Whatever. Well, that didn't really give me anything of note. Oh, what am I examining here? Oh, okay, it's a dressing room. The dressing room is a good place to hide stuff.
However,
Or maybe Geo left something behind while changing clothes. Or that. Will the old knee hinges work and... What? Will the old knee hinges work and help me check under this bench? Tune in next week. Tune in next week for another episode of Harrison trying to fumble his way around a crime scene. When I'll finally be able to bend them. Oh, Harrison. Wait a minute. I actually found something under it.
Well,
Hey, check what I found here. A piece of cloth. Cloth? What is
I'm
it?
serious.
Looks like a bandana or a scarf. A scarf, Mia? A scarf? Like the scarf around your pretty little neck. I don't remember seeing anyone wearing this before. Do you even pay that much attention to clothes or fashion in general? What does that even mean? Anyway, the cloth is kind of dirty, like Geo's towel.
I don't want to believe.
Sure, I'm sorry, but what do you mean by that?
seriously.
We should find out who's the owner of this scarf, or if it might have come from elsewhere.
Strange.
Monica might know. She washed everyone's clothes at some point. Oh, there you go.
Well,
Her excellent memory could help this case a lot. Yeah. I'll take a photo first.
However,
You could add scarf under a bench in a dressing room. I can reach for the scarf now. Oh, it's
what the?
so soft and smooth. Like it's silk or something?
merkwürdig.
Looks expensive. An expensive scarf.
Ah,
Bag it and tag it. Let's move on for now. Okay. Scarf found under the bench of one of the dressing rooms. I mean, there's only a couple of people who have a purple in their color scheme. One of them is right here with me, and the other one is, of course, not here. Sasha. Wait, Sasha said that she was with Giovanni, didn't she? So it must be hers. I just don't know what to make of it.
well,
A lot of fresh evidence, I think. The marks on the ground can't be from before the storm yesterday. No, it can't. The storm would have pretty much like washed those tracks away. So they were definitely made after the storm.
Strange.
Or at least it's very unlikely. Sure,
I don't want to believe.
I've been thinking about that negative space on the ground. Do you think it's from the construction wood? The hole? Yeah, you're really obsessed with the damn wood. I can't even. Why is Harrison getting frustrated with Mia about the wood? I mean, anything is cause for concern with a murder. Why is the wood missing? I mean, we can, with this shot, we can kind of see the wood off at the side here. So, what happened to it? Where did it go?
Are you serious?
Like, anything is suspicious, even missing wood. So, Harrison should really take note of that. He shouldn't be brushing it off.
However,
Yeah, of course. It's getting late. Hunger, cold sweat, aching muscles. I can't think of anything else. Except shower, food, bed.
Hmm?
Do you want to share this energy bar? Sure. Yes, please. Sure, I guess. Oh, heavenly sugary treat.
however,
We got a lot to think about today. Yeah. We got quite a bit. I mean, between Giovanni's dead body and the little bit that we found at the spa. Yeah. I still can't believe he died. I can. I mean, it's like it was just so obvious to me. Though I was kind of wrong with the specifics of like where he would be and like the possible condition of his body. But at the same time, you instantly switch to detective mode. Yeah, I know that feeling.
I'm serious.
We really have to crack this case. I mean, yes, and they will. Like, they managed to do so with the first murder. For Gio, yes.
Ah,
I don't want to believe.
You are awfully quiet, except for your munching. Just thinking. We could think together. What do you think about the handwriting on the ground in front of the body? It's definitely curious. The letters that were surely written by Gio. I'm glad you clarified which letters you were talking about, Mia. Like I'm dumb or something. You do that to everybody. You talk to people like they're stupid. She's just being specific. There's nothing wrong with that. Why is Harrison getting so frustrated with her about it? I'm not liking how Harrison has been acting with Mia. I mean, granted, I haven't really been a fan of Mia, especially since I've been so suspicious of her this whole game so far. But his interactions with her lately have just been, I feel, so, I don't know, so, they seem so petty and also so, like, unwarrantingly unneeded. I mean, I feel like he's just like lashing out at her for no reason. You don't need to talk to me like that.
are you serious?
I'm tired. I sweated like a pig and now I'm freezing. And I just can't deal with it. Harrison's under pressure, I'm guessing. Which is understandable, given the circumstances of being here. And, of course, with another body coming up, even more so. But at the same time, I feel Harrison's attitude is just so... It's not him. I mean, we haven't known him to be like this before. So I almost feel like he's kind of acting out of character in a way. Even though that we really don't know everything about these characters, even Harrison.
Come on.
I'm sorry, Harry, but whose fault is that? Mine? Not really. I'm not your punching bag. And now Mia's pushing back against him. Oh boy. Now's not the time for fighting. I mean, I feel like with Giovanni's death, that's that with what might have happened, that's kind of the way things went with whoever killed him. Like, there was an argument and eventually he got killed. No one's treating you like that. I mean, Harrison says this, but that's how she feels with how Harrison's been treating her and talking to her.
Echt jetzt?
Besides, you're the one treating me like an idiot. I know you blame me for all the mistakes we made in the previous case. Except for all intensive purposes of the first case, we solved it. I mean, sure, mistakes were made, but that doesn't really fall on Mia specifically. I mean, any mistakes that were made could have very well been on Harrison himself. I mean, it was his first time, being a detective. And for what it's worth, it's like he's an amateur at it. He's bound to make mistakes. Same thing with Mia, but I feel like Harrison, with the first case, just took the mistakes and just ran with them in such a way that he felt that Mia made all the mistakes and not him, which is not fair. I'm not stupid. But you know the best part? I told you not to believe those tips. The mysterious message and the sister's slip. Did you listen to me? But I wasn't right. But wasn't I right in the end? You were right about it? Maybe.
Are you serious?
Whatever. Let's just continue our little journey. Tomorrow is a new day. I feel like there's going to be like some major turning point eventually between Mia and Harrison, and they're either going to like really see each other for who they actually are, and with that could either go badly, or it could go in both of their favors. I don't know. I'm just kind of theorizing at this point. Shower, food, bed, shower, food, bed, shower, food, bed, shower. It's like I need to get calm and rested and fed. Gio's body in the resort. Sasha and Chica helped. Excuse me? Gio's body in the resort? No, his body's near the campsite. What? Was his body moved? Thanks. Oh, no, wait, that's right. They wanted to move him. I forgot about that. They wanted to move him. What hours they arrived? 4 or 5 p.m.? Okay, thanks. All right. Well, the way this is going, I feel very uneasy about everything. Yeah, Harrison and Mia will figure everything out with everyone else, but still, I'm so iffy about this whole thing. With whoever killed Giovanni of all people, who is the one person who is capable of murdering him out of everyone still around? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Once again, a dreaded morning after a murder. I should call everyone in. I feel like we're drifting apart. Yeah, I feel like it's been going that direction for a while now. But if we get divided now... Oh god, what now? Ugh, just Mia. We should get everyone together as soon as possible. Mia must really think I'm an idiot. This is not helpful. The two of them, I feel, need to work things out. And stop thinking that either of them are calling each other an idiot. It's like they're not idiots. They're just trying to do the best they can, trying to figure everything out with the murders. It's not easy being a detective in solving a murder. And it's completely understandable that they would be on edge about it, because a lot of pressure is being put on them to figure everything out. I'm honestly glad that they're working together and not by themselves. Because I feel like if they were doing this themselves, that they wouldn't get anywhere. 9:32 a.m. I'm a couple of minutes out of the scheduled time. I wanted everyone to be ready before me. Not very professional, but I need a break.
Listen.
Where were you, Twinkarus? Twinkarus. Hello, Little Miss Purple. At this point, I should just give in calling Sasha a she. Even though we don't truly know the gender.
Porra.
Fotis, you told us to be here. We have more to do, puto.
Humph.
Tardiness is not cool, mate. This is a very serious matter. Not you too, Dan. Although, it's not that strange, considering how he's been acting lately. I mean, sure. I mean, everyone... Well, not everyone, but enough of them have been acting in ways that are very concerning and questionable. I'm not entirely sure what to make of it, but it's just really something to take note of who's been, quote unquote, acting out of character. I mean, Harrison, Dan is a little bit, but for the most part, I feel like he's still being true to himself. And then there's like the whole thing with Annika when she made the pavlova of her missing a step and making it too sweet. What happened there? In a way, she wasn't herself when making the pavlova. So that's seemingly three people who are not quite acting themselves the way that we've seen them act during the course of the game. It's very curious and questionable why these three specifically are acting different. Like, is there something in the water?
I don't want to believe.
Yesterday was chaos, people. Let's be civil to each other, please.
Oh, now you've done it.
Just don't.
Mate!
Mate, say what you have to say, pal. There's much to be done. I mean, it's so interesting that Dan has, like, taken an initiative to make sure that everything is how it needs to be. So it's just kind of an interesting added, like, layer to him as a character. Even though I feel he's kind of acting out of character. The hostility is worse than before. Let's have a try at it. Sadly, I don't need to say much this time. We know the drill. Giovanni Lombardi was an esteemed friend, at least to some of us. Namely, Sasha and Francesca. Not sure about everyone else. I mean, he didn't seem particularly friendly with Isaac. He was relatively friendly with Dan. Not entirely sure with Mia. With Harrison, I feel like the two of them were just completely neutral with each other. Not sure with Annika and not sure with Lumi. I think that's all my bases covered. Aside from, you know, the kind of the elephant in the room with the fact that there has already been a murder previously. So I can kind of rule out if Giovanni and Valerie got along well together or not. I hope we can all come together to find out what happened to him. Oh, we definitely will. Why does this room feel so cold all of a sudden? You said it well, Puto. Friend of some of us. Like me. Some of the others were not that friendly. No doubt this jab is directed towards Isaac. Yeah.
Tell him, am I?
Oh, but isn't that the obvious answer? The pagan? Killing the cross-bearing brute during a pagan celebration?
For this.
Are you confessing? This is not going to come that easy. No way that anyone is going to confess this early.
Blasphemy!
Blasphemy! Am I? Did I commune with the conqueror worm, Cassandra? Conqueror worm, huh? He does sound like suspect number one. But he was with me last night. That night. Not last night, that night. Yeah. There is that. Like, when Giovanni went missing, Harrison and Isaac were together. So what? Who else does that leave as a possible suspect? Because it couldn't be Isaac. So who could it have been? Lumi? I don't want to think it. Maybe Annika? I don't know. It's very hard to grasp first time playing through a game like this of who might have killed another person when you're trying to figure it out yourself before it's actually revealed. This isn't how we're going to solve this one.
You've got to be shitting me.
Ding, ding, ding. For once, you're right. New rules. These two sneezes stay out of the way and let the rest of us figure it out. Sasha just called Harrison and Mia sneezes. She should call me that too. Just call me Sneezy because, my God, my nose is giving me problems.
Come on!
That makes no sense. We've already worked a ton on this case.
That's not good.
I don't think you have the authority to supersede the established rule. Are you forgetting, Lumi? There are no rules on the island. The producers established that Harrison is the investigator on the island. That's right. But why me?
Hey.
That was for Valerie's case. Yes, but I only assume that the same goes with the Giovanni's case. I mean, there's no way that Naomi and Naima are gonna have someone else do it, right? It's like once they appoint someone detective, that person is gonna stay the detective. If the sisters don't force it this time, in case of photo. This isn't a game. Except it kind of is. The most important thing is to find the killer, not to play detective. If we don't play detective, we won't figure out who killed Giovanni, though. So come on, Francesca.
Serious.
I have to agree with that, pal. Sorry. I mean, you just kind of have to take it. All valid arguments. I'm tired, useless even. But I have this sinking feeling that, one way or another, I can't let go of this bone. That's one way to put it. But, hello. Oh boy, what now? I've been in this situation before. The sisters are calling.
But...
Claro, here we go again.
Easy.
Good morning, contestants. Let us be brief.
You wanna get new?
We told you that Harrison is the detective. Yeah, I knew it. They're not gonna have someone else be the detective. I was sure Mia is co-detective, but they appointed Harrison first and foremost for Valerie's case, and that is going to continue with him. He is the detective, no one else. Puta madre, are you forgetting who's boss here?
Scheiße.
You didn't say it was a job for life. Come on, Sasha. It should just be obvious. Why isn't it obvious to Sasha? The detective for Valerie's case would carry over to this case. It's like, that's kind of bugging me now. Jeez.
Perhaps.
It's the role we expect him to fulfill until the end of the scheduled time on the island.
Well, I'll be a monkey's pibbling.
I'm starting to feel inclined to make it a job for life, though.
What are you saying?
Maybe I should give it to someone else? I don't think it works that way, Harrison. Ah, so funny. You forgot to put on your clown makeup, idiot. Who's the one with the clown makeup? Pink dot nose girl. It's like, I can't help but notice that with Naomi.
You see.
Our word is final. Until we change our minds, that is.
Perhaps.
We bid you farewell. Good luck on your endeavor. Naomi sure can laugh. God. Have fun! Sighing internally.
You've gotta be shitting me.
Play with your toys for now. Like, my toys are at home, not here. Like, do you have your toys, Sasha? I'll get to the bottom of this one way or another. Oh, that's right. She's going to investigate on her own, like Giovanni did with Valerie's case. Maybe we can help each other this time?
Look here.
Sorry, honey boo boo. You'll just slow me down. It's like, don't call me honey boo boo. I'm out. Why are we splitting? We could work together. Yeah. It's like, it would honestly really behoove them to actually work together when this happens, when there's a death. They should all work together to figure out who killed Giovanni or whoever gets killed after him. But of course, that's never going to happen, is it? It's like, as much as I want that to happen, it will never happen. There's too much tension in the air now. Especially now after a second murder. Internal sigh again. Maybe it's for the best.
For this.
Sorry, Puto, but we need answers, and quick. Even Chica's following Sasha.
But...
I'm sorry, Harry.
Ah,
Are you going to leave me too? Wouldn't you rather have that happen? Concerning Mia? Like, they haven't been getting along very well.
Oh my god!
No, of course not. We're better together. To a certain extent, I guess, but not fully. Are we? I'm glad Harrison is questioning that, actually. Like, Little Miss suspicious, at least in my eyes. I'm open to any inquiry, as always.
Mate,
We have to stay vigilant. A lot will have to change starting today. Plan! With a second murder here, anything can happen. It's more than proven. I really wonder how many deaths there are actually going to be before the before the end of this. Considering that there's four main branches, I am wondering, given the deaths, if they can change at all. Wouldn't that be interesting if they did? Like, instead of Valerie being the first one killed, someone else could be the first one killed. Like Ava. Like, maybe in another, branching path, my theory of Ava being the first one to get killed will actually take hold. But what's Dan gonna plan? What is his plan? I'm scared of his attitude recently. So zealous.
But
Honey. It's very easy for me to sniff right now because my nose is giving me problems. Valerie, now, Giovanni.
oh no.
Oh, Hanika. Everything will be fine. Don't worry. Lumi, do me a favor. Take care of Annika today.
See,
I'll stay with her. I promise.
meine Kleinen.
Thanks.
I can't believe I am witnessing this.
Is the show over? For now, I guess. Why are we here? Just to suffer? It's like, I really got into it there.
Echt jetzt?
I don't have the patience today. Here we go again. Mia, let's reconvene here after lunch.
However,
Sure. We can do this, Harry. Trust me. He has to trust someone. And seeing that Mia has been his Watson, out of everyone, I feel like the one that will be the easiest to gain trust with is with Mia. I wanted to. First order of events, I feel, is to talk to Lumi about her autopsy. Does Harrison feel that there's something fishy with her autopsy? Because I really think that there's something fishy with her autopsy. It's like, how interesting would it be if, like, Lumi was the one to kill Giovanni, and for her to give a little bit of a false autopsy. Yes, definitely. Knowing her, she might have some good insight about what happened. I really do hope so. Hi.
What are you saying?
Hey, Lumi. This is not an easy conversation, but you know the drill. Hey, of course, I'm glad to be of assistance.
Ah,
Before our conversation was cut short by Isaac, you told me that Gio died maybe before midnight.
see.
Yes. And some other stuff about his state.
Thinking less rationally.
Yes, I've been thinking about it. Wounded and having lost weight in such a short period. That's one of the more curious things. It's like losing so much weight in a short amount of time. How is that possible? It's like, I'm not sure. Giovanni was probably in a state of confusion.
Oh my god!
Really? How so? Did you see any signs of drugs or?
That's not good.
No, but some signs of starvation, sleep deprivation, and dehydration. Okay. I mean, deprivation makes sense with his caved in, well, yeah, they were caved in his eyes were around his eyes, so that would make sense with the sleep deprivation. Starvation and dehydration would make sense of why he lost weight, but in such a short amount of time? That's the thing that's getting me. How can someone lose so much weight like that due to starvation or dehydration, or both, in such a short amount of time? How is that possible? Unless it's something that was administered to him, like he was given something to like take internally, and from taking said concoction, he lost weight. I mean, it's a thought, but I'm not entirely sold on that idea. But I just wanted to throw that out there as a possibility, if anything. They can be conducive to disorientation and collapse of the systems. I see. The unusual is sudation? Sudation is also very revealing.
However,
Sudation as perspiration? Sweating? Yes. Low sugar, yes. And, yeah. Why is she... it seems... Yeah. Why is she stuttering? It's almost as if she is, like... Oh yeah, it's this. Like, she has to think. Kind of like how I do. It's like, sometimes I have to think of what I have to say, and that's why I kind of, like, stutter a little bit. But that just seems odd for Lumi. This is not a test, Lumi.
accurate.
I know. But yes, if you add the cuts and bruises, could be from walking around in disarray. But what if it was from something else? What a sad demise, dying to the elements. Except I don't think that's how he died. I don't know. It's possible, but...
I don't know.
He tried to write, though. Yeah.
Strange.
Yes.
I see.
Well, sure, but that could have been due to delirium, too. Explain that. And this is just a hypothesis. I don't have enough evidence to prove it. Of course. You really don't. Let's hope she's not trying to lead us with all this. She's really not off the hook either.
I'm serious.
Bruises, wounds, dirt could be from a lot of other things, especially other people. I mean, he was found around the campsite. You have to go through the jungle to get to the campsite. So the bruises, wounds, and dirt could be from him going through the jungle, but there's something else going on here. Agreed.
However,
But I can see how you came up with that idea. We also have to remember that the island itself is an incredible foe. The island itself is an enemy. That's what it makes it sound like. That Mia's what Mia's saying here, and it makes sense seeing that they're stuck here. I'm more worried about the island inhabitants than the island itself, though. I'd be worried about both equally, if I'm being honest. I mean, yeah, you have to be worried about the inhabitants on the island from, any animals, and of course, especially the remaining people here. But at the same time, the thought of the island itself being a place of hell for them, really, out of anything, they have to be worried of what is potentially going to be their downfall living on this island, whether it be from someone's hands or something out there on the island, like an animal or whatever. Not to mention there's that electric fence around the perimeter of the military base. Like someone can get electrocuted. So just kind of taking everything into account of what we know about this island and its places. I mean, like the spa. Someone could drown there. Same thing with the pool. And not to mention the ocean. Which reminds me.
Well,
where were you that night?
really?
Oh, at my laboratory.
ah,
Lab?
Thinking this rationally.
My bedroom. I was monitoring my cultures, after all. What cultures?
I don't want to believe.
Someone saw you there?
Hmm.
No, I don't usually let others get near my equipment. Of course. But she doesn't trust anyone with her with her equipment.
Oh no.
So, no alibi. That's not good.
Thinking this rationally.
But I have been documenting my research. I need a couple of photos each day. Here. Like she said, microscope and cultures in petri dishes over the table. Can I check the details?
See.
Sure.
ah,
Taken at 23:32. That's like super late at night, isn't it? Yes, that night I pushed work to a late hour. Very late.
seriously.
I mean, what time is that? 23:32. Is that around 11 o'clock at night? Like I've said, I'm not very good with military time, so I feel like I need confirmation. Send me the photo, please. I want to have all the clues available with me. Of course. An alibi, after all. Not the time to take sides, Mia. But yes, highly unlikely that she had the time to hike all the way up and kill Geo. Highly unlikely. Unless she was quick about it. If it was someone who had to be quick in killing another person, the one who would be quick about it, who would like run to a location to kill someone. It's like, who is the one who won the race up to the volcanic lake spa? Anne. I don't particularly want to think that Dan was capable of killing Giovanni, but at the same time, I can't help think of him as a possible suspect.
Thinking this rationally.
I did leave the room once. I do need to take a break once in a while. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Yeah. Not a deal breaker.
Well,
Anything catch your attention? Actually, I saw Mia leaving for the volcano trail. She saw Mia leaving.
That's...
Mia, bollocks! Why did you lie? I must control myself. Under any conditions, I should have this discussion now. Mia's quiet as a rat. Not even an excuse or reason, huh?
it can't be.
At what hour?
That's not good.
Around 8 or 9 o'clock? I'm not sure. That doesn't look good at all. Not at all.
I don't want to believe.
Harry,
Seriously.
we're done here. Thank you, Lumi.
Boy, hun.
What was that, Lumi? Like, she clearly said something in Finnish, but I couldn't exactly make out what she said. No problem.
But...
Nod. This is getting more and more curious. I am wondering, how long is it going to be until we actually like all talk about Giovanni's death and find out who the killer is? It seriously took so long to do that with Valerie's case. Harry, can we talk? Now you want to talk? So talk! What were you doing that night? Why did you lie about it?
Why?
I can't tell you that. Not for now. Not for now.
Are you serious?
Let me see. The secret escapade that day, Annika asked for the phone. This lie. The package. Package? What?
Look here!
And let's not talk about all the other secret escapades. Was? What are you talking about?
Huh?
That voice clip kills me. Every time. No more lies, please. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Harry, I'm not lying. Please, you have to believe me. Okay. Tell me where you were that night.
But...
All I ask of you is that you believe me when I say, I'll tell you immediately when I can. Okay, so tell me. You can right now, so tell me. If not for the weeks upon weeks of mounting suspicions, I would have believed her in a heartbeat. But not now, obviously. I can only think of one thing that could justify this. Is someone blackmailing you? Blackmailing again? I mean, if there's blackmailing going on again, isn't that just really repeating what happened with Valerie. It's like, the game wouldn't do that, would it?
Why?
I literally can't tell you that or anything, really. It's not a yes nor a no. But I have to give her some benefit of the doubt. At least for now.
Are you serious?
Let's move on. Thank you, Harrison, from the bottom of my heart. Don't thank me yet. Lumi's testimony. Oh, whoop. Oh, interesting. I didn't mean to go into inventory, but my inventory still has this stuff from Valerie's case. Also, the scarf that we found at the volcanic lake spot is in my inventory. Soft and smooth scarf or something found in a dressing room on top of the volcano. I meant to go into here. Lumi's testimony. Mia out at night. She saw Mia leaving for the volcano trail around 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening. Not gonna lie, I feel like I need to know what Dan is up to. But my biggest mistake in the previous case was not to poke Sasha more. I think we've done enough of poking Sasha for the time being. And I do mean that in more than one way. A conversation with them would help set the path forth. I should find a way to make this conversation happen, even if they don't want to help. I think we should press Sasha for more information now.
I don't want to believe.
Really? I mean, I see what you mean, but how are you going to convince them? Sasha knows I'm the detective. They accepted that in some way. They have to agree to a quick conversation about the case.
Oh no.
I think you're right. I hope you are. Me too. Especially now that I feel more and more that I cannot trust anyone. At least Sasha has plain motives to not be the killer. Or is she just really good at hiding her motives? I need to talk to you. Can you get to the game room soon? I've sent them a message now.
I don't want to believe.
Let's wait for the reply. It's just awkward now. I feel I owe some trust to Mia. But why? A very good question, actually. It's like, why should he owe some trust to Mia? Especially since she hasn't been completely trusting. Oh man, my neck and my shoulder. Oh, I have had this very annoying knot in them all day. And I can't get it loose. She's hiding something. And I don't really buy the death to the elements thing. Yeah, I don't buy it either. It almost seems like she's hiding something. Why would she hide anything to do with Giovanni's death? Especially if she didn't kill him. I feel like that would be something that the killer would do. So it kind of leads me to think that she might be the killer. Are they working together? Mia and Lumi? That's an interesting thought. No, that's stupid. Mimi just threw Mia under the bus. On the other hand...
Oh no.
Oh, check your phone. Might be Sasha. Saved by the bell? That wasn't a bell. Saved by the ding, more like. Saved by the bell, I guess. Feck you and your mother, too. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Don't be late. I love you too, Sasha. Jeez. Sasha arrives in 10 minutes. Okay, ready for the hurricane? Ready for Hurricane Sasha to rip you a new one? I'm not looking forward to it. Exactly. Let's just go.
I don't want to believe.
It's like Harrison's like, let's just get this over with. Okay. More awkward silence. Never wished more for Sasha's arrival than now.
Give me some sugar.
I'll only do that if you cooperate, Sasha. If it isn't my favorite twink. And the shadow Sherlock. Hi, Sasha. Sasha's feeling a bit more Sasha. I don't know why I find this so funny, but I do. That's kind of like in the original live action Ninja Turtles movie when in the second movie, you know, Secret of the Ooze, when they find Raphael all tied up, and Michelangelo says, "Yeah, he's a little too Raph." That always cracked me up when I was a kid, and it still cracks me up. Wonder if that's better. You're late.
Ooh, girl.
Now you know how that goes. Let's just start.
Well, I'll be a monkey's pibbling.
Oh, I like when you talk dirty. Now's not the time for that. What were you doing that night?
Look here.
Nana? And none of your business, yes. Ha ha ha. It's a simple question, please.
Talk about shit and fans.
Am I getting predictable, hon?
Are you serious?
Just a bit, darling. Harrison's has a little more bite to him. Talking to Sasha now. I almost want to say that's like Sasha rubbing off on him with him talking like this to her.
Ain't that a bitch?
Very funny. I was in my room, like I said before, minding my own business. But something tells me this is not what you wanted to talk about. You want to poke me for tips. It's like, I'll tip you later for poking you, okay?
I don't know.
About that. How much do you want? No. Do you think there's any possibility Geo died naturally? That's an interesting thing to consider. I mean, he's the oldest one of the group, but he's not that old. I mean, he's 53. I mean, sure, anyone can die at any age, even from natural causes. But I don't know. That doesn't seem right.
Listen.
Oh, that's rich. Now I'm curious.
What are you saying?
He definitely had to endure a lot. Lack of sleep, food, maybe even water. Maybe he was confused and desperate, running around, hurting himself and falling. I feel like something doesn't add up here.
You've gotta be shitting me.
No way.
Well,
I know he was a cunning man, but stuff like that can happen to all of us. Not to like hit this over the head, adding to he was a cunning man, he was also mafia. The fact alone that he's mafia, that someone could have killed him, even though that's the strongest possibility, I feel like it's a very weak possibility that he just died naturally. It's like it doesn't feel right.
Oh, now you've done it.
No way, Jose. Are you blind? Deep, precise cuts like the ones he had? Deep, precise cuts. Like, how deep are they? Like, were they deep enough to, like, cause serious damage? Those broken bones. Since it's been a while, I can't remember. Maybe I should have looked at my last episode. I can't remember if that was brought up that Giovanni had broken bones. Broken bones?
Listen.
Sounds like that's news to Harrison. Maybe we didn't get that when we examined him the first time and got the autopsy from Lumi. Seems like Sasha did her own investigating of Giovanni's body then. People don't shatter their bones like that by accident. I don't think you're that oblivious or even stupid. That smells like weird medical... Was it Lumi? I mean, as much as I have warmed up to Lumi, I don't particularly want it to be her, but I can't rule her out of being the killer. It's like just something's fishy with with her autopsy. You dumb sack of... Do you want to talk business or not? This is not a rhetorical question. Answer me. Yes.
Hey.
Look here.
I want to talk to you alone.
Oh my god!
What?
Scheiße.
I'm not talking to you, Scheissand.
Oh no.
Harry, you don't need to do whatever Sasha tells you to do. Except she could have very pertinent information for him if they talk alone. I see.
It can't be.
Maybe I don't need to.
I don't want to believe.
Harry. Super. Who am I kidding? I'll see myself out.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry?
It can't be.
Well, I guess that settles that.
Not good, Gorge.
You two are like a ball sack kind of deal. Sheesh. God, Sasha. She could be so goddamn blunt. You really need to open your eyes, darling.
seriously.
What was this about? Be honest. I messed your head up yesterday, didn't I? Returning to your primal instinct of putting up a fun little team to take care of things. You just need to trust someone, right? Where was Mia that night? Who knows?
Ain't that a bitch?
And what about the rest? Trusting Lumi? Why? Even me. Where was I that night? You tell me. Did you think it through when you tried to ally with me this morning? Because what? I was friends with Mafia? Was I? Are you sure about that? Maybe I killed him for shits and giggles. Who knows? I mean, you can't entirely rule out someone being close to Giovanni killing him. It's like that could very well be a possibility. Whether or not it's true or not is another thing.
What are you saying?
No man is an island.
Look here.
Sure, I guess. We all live under the illusion of being self-sufficient and able to connect at the same time. What a paradox! But we all need to choose our allies a little better, don't you think? This is me being a pal for 2 minutes. Because I don't really care about you. Tell me how you really feel about me, Sasha. Jeez. You've got an alibi? Who cares? Who saw you? A goth poser with daddy issues? I feel like she just kind of described herself. A moving doll that's the whole cuckoo's nest? I feel like that's even more descriptive. How do I know you 3 were not having fun torturing Giovanni around? Yes, you heard me well. Torture. I mean, with the condition of his body? It's like that could have very well happened. Him being tortured. Who's capable of it, though? Who's capable of torturing a man like Giovanni? Someone who's with the Mafia? The psychopaths are out of the bag this time. We're gonna have fun this time around. I won't rest until the sucker gets the same treatment. Sasha's right. Torture for a week. I think Harrison just confirmed my time of reference of how long Giovanni was gone missing. A week. It was for a week. That is a short amount of time to lose weight. Only a week? This is no accident. Yeah, no. Definitely no accident. This is no hot-headed attack. This seems to have been a very calculated murder. Like, planned down to the smallest detail. Pure cruelty. no one to trust. I have to shift gears. SASHA'S testimony. You have to tell me. That night. Were you with Geo that night? Asking me this. I can't tell you. I told you already. Did you lie to Sasha yesterday? Yes, but maybe no. Do you understand? Why? What did Sasha tell you? You trust Lumi? Kind of. Are you talking about Lumi's conclusions? I think she was nervous and trying to help. Was that the theme of the conversation with Sasha? Pretty much. We need to sleep. Talk to you tomorrow. Okay, shush. Man. That was a very heated conversation with Sasha. God, that... And also pretty enlightening, if you ask me. It's like, now I'm like really, thinking that it could have been Lumi. Like I said, you never know about a person. So it's something that I wouldn't have if it is Lumi, it's something that I wouldn't have expected from one of the most quietest people on the island. But then again, sometimes it's the quietest people who you have to be weary about. You never know what might make them snap. I have a feeling that with Giovanni's case, that there's going to be some, crazy revelations that's going to happen with the the quote-unquote trial. I mean, it's like seeing that there's no real trial system. It's just kind of something I want to really actually have like a trial, but no, it's just like them talking about it. But I just have the strongest feeling that the revelations going on with Giovanni's death are going to be so surprising and absolutely crazy. I mean, it's Giovanni that was killed. I mean, we went from Valerie, the youngest and smallest of us, to Giovanni, the biggest and the older of us to have been killed. It's just a complete 180 of concerning the victims. So I'm like, just sitting here being like, what are the revelations going to be like with Giovanni's case? I feel like they're going to be huge. That's not to say that with Valerie's it was huge, that the revelations weren't huge. I mean, they kind of were, but with Valerie's case, it was more of a warm-up with the whole kind of death game that this is now going into. But I feel with Giovanni's case that things are going to get even crazier. And I'm willing to bet from from Giovanni's death to the next death, whoever it's going to be, that it's going to continue to get crazier and crazier and crazier. Like that's just kind of the gut feeling that I have. It got pretty crazy with like the deaths and the revelations in the Danganronpa games. So seeing that Inescapable takes inspiration from Danganronpa, I assume that things are going to be a lot like Danganronpa in that respect. So this is really shaping up to be a really tense game. I feel like it may be even a little more intense than Danganronpa. Danganronpa is a whole different kind of animal with its story and its deaths, and with this, I feel like the deaths and the story involved in this game, it feels more real. That's not to put down Danganronpa. I mean, I love the Danganronpa games, but Inescapable feels much more grounded in reality than Danganronpa does. I'm just really looking forward to seeing how everything else in this game goes with its murders and its quote-unquote trials, trying to figure everything out. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait for more. I mean, I know it had been a while since the last episode, but now that I'm back into things here with this, even with throwing another Let's Play into the mix with Directive 8020, I'm going to look forward to getting more into the meat of this game now that we're really in the thick of it, with having now 2 deaths happen on the island. So really wondering how things are gonna go from here. Well, I'll officially stop it here. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this episode, and if you did, like, favorite, and claw that subscribe button to become part of the pack. And as always, everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.